Hello everyone, hello. It is I, Tasso, and today we are going to play a little one-off game. You can see the first three. It's a little game I found. I think it was like one of the games that Epic Games gave out a while back, and I got it, and it looked interesting. So why not, right? I'm always open for interesting stuff. But yeah, anyway, so this shouldn't. We're not quite sure what to expect, but we're just here, so let's jump right in. The audio is a little loud. I might need to adjust that. Why is it like it's always so interesting how many games there are about like just foxes being foxes. And let me lower.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Man, this camera is acting kind of funky, but okay, we ball. How does I pick? Oops.
So, not far from her home, she followed that to something unexpected.
Oh no. Is it dead? It's dead! No! What? Let's start with a dead kid. What is this?
Couldn't stay though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Ooh. The first tree. Yeah. Okay, the controls for this game are definitely a little wonky, but we do our best.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Uh, This camera is really weird. I guess we'll just have to make do with it. Oh.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Oh god, I can see the edge of the wall here. Low key, a little funny. Oh? It went from snow to grass. Interesting.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom, so I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all, putting fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barbershop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Oh. Oh, there's the firework. I just realized it. Oh god, I keep missing it. Get good, as the people will say. There we go. Ooh. Do I want to know what these butterflies are for? Can I like triple jump or something? Ah, okay. God. Oh god, the camera is so bad. There we go. Oh shit. Ah! Ah! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where am I supposed to go from here? I guess there. Oh, I need 3 butterflies. I see. I see what's going on. Game, I would like you more if the camera wasn't so awful. Oh well. We'll live with this. It's not a long game, so I'll survive. Oh, there's a thing there. I really do realize how the game expects me to have 3 where I need to jump to get 2 of them. I might just have to. I'll just get 2 and see if that's enough.
Friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Oh shit, nope. Oh well. Alright, let's go get again. I just wanted the stars. What's that? Ah! Alright, here we go.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Question of the ages, indeed. Alright. Alright. The next section, I imagine. Now we're in a jungle, I presume?
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we had always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Alright, time to find the other stones. I assume they can progress. Ugh. There's the other one, I think. Oh, this is not the stone.
property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts liked living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
These cliffs are very straight. Yes. Oh, no fall damage. Yeah, okay, this is where I started. Ugh, can't see shit. Oh. Oh shit. It's not working. God, this goddamn camera is really not helping. Ah! God. The only thing worse than platforming is bad platforming. Which this is. Whoa, what's that? This feels very much like the latter right now. Oh, it's just right here. God damn it. Wait. There we go. Gonna have to get out of this hellhole. Be back out here. Go. Yeah.
Perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry. For everything.
Like a giant wolf? Oh shit, it ran off. Let me see. Such a weird angle. What? Oh.
Good night.
Ooh, pretty.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Ooh. Am I even supposed to go here? I'm confused now.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
Aw.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
All these deers. Aw, cute. Hello, dears. Just here to have a good time. No eating here. This game does feel kind of like it's ending really soon, which is not what I expected, but we'll see. I'll see how it is first. If there is still time, I might just attempt. I might just play Honkai Star Rail, because I need to do the event, and I'm failing horribly. All right, running in the 90s. Oh, running in the 90s. Okay, platforming time, I see. Oh shit, fuck, ah! Crap, ah! Alright, there we go.
fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was.
Oh well.
Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
We ignore the fact that I utterly failed at that jump. We had that one earlier. We have 69, and that would be very nice. Okay, where are we going? Not into that tree, obviously. Going to the first tree, not a small tree. Ooh, those are nice plants though. Look, I see the sparkles. I assume we will get 69. Good. Nice. Once I figure out how to go up there. Wait. Yeah, 69. Nice. Anyway. Where am I supposed to go? Well, that seems kind of self-explanatory. Assuming this is the way I am supposed to go. Hello, Aris. Assuming this is where I'm supposed to go and not me backtracking because I have no idea where I am. Lost it. I'm always lost it in this game because there's no map, no anything. It's just figuring stuff out somehow. Also, like, don't ignore like how wonky the camera for this game is. This game's camera is so wonky. I think it's like the wonkiest camera I have to work with. Just Fox indeed. And I don't think it's this way. You see the camera constantly panning up and down is because I have to like manually control the camera. Because if I let go, it goes to this weird ass angle. That it's so hard to see anything. I think it's hard to say if I really wanted guidance. Because some games are definitely just fun to just run around and explore, right? But I think naturally, usually the level design should have a little bit of guidance to lead you to where you're supposed to go. Like even if it's like a giant smoke marker to tell you where, or you know, some lights or whatever, or just how the path is designed. I think it's sort of like natural, I think, rather than free roaming exploration. Yeah. Like, it's fun, but you know, there is also a free reign and hand holding. Yeah, you know, like, you know, those other bigger exploration games always have like a marker to where to go. And then where? Fox, stop. Yeah, like Genshin, like Breath of the Wild, they have all these markers that you can put so you know where to go. You know. What does the fox say? The fox says, give me a goddamn better camera. Dear God, this camera is so bad. This camera is so bad, you have no idea. I am like struggling with this goddamn camera. I'm struggling with the camera more than struggling with the game. So you can see like how off the controls are. I'm not judging them. They're like, it is I think it's like a one-person self-published game, so I'm not going to judge them. Because I mean, the sound design is pretty good, and it's fun. Oh, there we go. It's just the camera. I have no idea what's wrong with the camera. I don't know whether it's just me, or is it my mouse, or some shit. But we're just managing. All right.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Yeah, they definitely hired the guy from Final Fantasy X for this camera. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to go? Question of the ages. Oh well, okay. There's another smoke pyre there. Let's hit there.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast and got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
But architecture. Kave? Kave, is that you? Architecture? I need to stop with my brain rot. That is so bad. I am so sorry. And I think I am back to exactly where I started. Yeah, pretty sure I started from around here. I said I fell. I was like up all the way up there, and then I fell all the way down because I didn't jump correctly. All right. I know I did see like a house somewhere. Maybe I should go there. I don't think it was like a house. It's like a lumber mill or something. Run, fox, run! Yeah. There's something there? Looks like it. Not 100% sure though. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. I remember running through these plants. Oh wait, there's another smoke pile there. Was I imagining it? No, I'm not imagining it, but there it is. I see the lights. Need to figure out a way to go there. Can I even go there is the next question now. Not this way it seems. There we go.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. I didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Yeah, I think we found a way. We found a way, guys. We found a way. Oh shit.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Try not to let the goddamn camera ruin this. There's a nice shot though.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
It's like the wrong way, I think. Whoops. Should walk the other side of the route. More emergent broken. Sorry guys. Oh, should I walk on the route? Okay, let's just walk on the route. Yeah, cause the other routes were blocked anyway. The tree! The first tree awakens and she gently asks if there's one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back as, oh, okay, okay, don't hear 77 characters. That's a cool mechanic. So yeah, so that's really cool. Like the number of things you get is the number of characters you have in this final message. That's a cool little idea. I always like it when people try to be interesting. There we go. All the letters. Oh.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Yeah, I guess that's it. This should be, yeah. It was a long game. It wasn't, yeah, I knew it wasn't a long game, but that's a nice little game still. Are we done? Is there more? Question mark? 6 months later. Okay. Oh wait, I'm the actual guy now. Is the camera still gonna be wonky? Oh wait, I have to use the WASD this time. Wait, what are the controls? Oh, there we go. Okay, the reticle lights up and I can interact with stuff. That makes sense. Can I wash my hands? Anything? No? Okay, good talk. Man, this a... I mean, I guess you probably just got a prefab or something. There's a skull. I'm now the running man. Yeah, I can't use my controller at all. I have to use the mouse. No trespassers. Oh, I thought I was supposed to go out here. No? Okay. Guess not.
What the hell?
Oh. It's the fox. And the sun is rising as well. Okay, I'm hearing like the swelling of the lyrics. I'm assuming we are close to the end. It's the tree. Oh, are those the words that I wrote? Keep moving forward. Aww. The first tree. Oh, that's a nice epilogue. That is a very nice little epilogue. I enjoyed it. Yeah. This was a nice little game. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree to the online moderated database? May it appear randomly to other players. Sure. I guess that message I got at the end was someone else. From someone else, maybe? Perhaps? That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah. I guess that's it for this game. But that's nice. Really nice little short and sweet game. You know, sometimes it's just good to have that. So by then next week, November, can't believe we're really reaching November, to be frank. But yeah, next week I'll be finally completing the Supergiant, not even the trifecta, the four factor, the Supergiant catalog on my channel. That's been a long time coming, playing Transistor finally. I've played Bastion, Empire, and Hades on my on the channel for the past like few years. I don't know how long I've been streaming. But anyway, yeah. So I've played those 3 games. So it's high time I finally put Transistor there as well. It's like just the only reason why I took so long is because I played Transistor like far too many times, and I know pretty much everything there is to know about the game, kinda, I guess. So it's like, I didn't really want to do a playthrough where everything was still kind of new and fresh, and kind of I don't know, it wouldn't be as fun, I think. But it's been a pretty long time since I last touched Transistor. I think at least a year or two, and I really feel like playing it again, honestly. So yeah, so it's finally time to put Transistor on the channel. Really, yeah, just looking forward to that. Just a game that's very near and dear to my heart, and I really love it, and it'll be good. It'll be really fun to just finally play through that. But yeah, anyway, won't ramble on too long. Like a bit of a shorter stream today, but it is what it is, and I think it's nice. Just a little chill time. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning into this stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, I didn't realize how much my voice was like killing the killing the game beat, the game audio. But yeah, so I was gonna say, yes, thank you to the people watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chill time. Thank you to the VOD viewers if you guys watch this as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, so next week transistor, and then I'll see what comes after that. But yeah, but there's no transistor next week, and that'll be really exciting. Really looking forward to that. But anyway, thank you all again, and until next time, all of you stay safe, wash your hands, all that fun stuff, and I will see you then. Yeah. Goodbye.